Well, 420, what's up, brother? Right now we walking back to our car. We left we left the wire that charges my phone there. My only issue is where I walked and where I left my phone charger are in two different spots. Like it's a mile. Let's just say the parking lot's a mile and a half back, or at least a mile. So I'm trying to get to that quick because I set my gear down near the river and gotta get back to it. It's not like it's hidden or anything. How you doing, Tina? When can you get a blue shield? Man, just keep being great. Maybe you'll get it one day. We don't really be giving them out too much. We had 40 or some at one point, and we downsized it to 40, and then we downsized it to about 25 because we didn't really need that many mods. But first, when we started our channel, we was giving out mods to a lot of people. Like, they were handing out mods to a lot of people in the fishing community. And then, I was reading a message. And then, after a while talking about it to my associate, we decided to downsize it. We was going to downsize it at the beginning of the year, but we didn't. We've downsized it throughout the year, this year. Like I said, we started out with like 60 mods, and then we downsized it to 40, and now we finally downsized it to about 20. But then we gave like 3 people a mod recently, and you know, we're sitting pretty good on mods right now. But like I said, just keep being great, Wild 420, and maybe one day, brother, for sure. What up, D? How you doing, bro? Oak Ridge, what's up, brother? Dave Jones. Man, y'all, I walked all the way to where I wanted to set my stuff, which was a mile away from my car. And then I realized I left my charger to my phone in the car. So I'm walking back to it. I set my stuff down. I'm trying to hurry up and get back to it. By the way, where I parked was 3 parking spots away from where I fucking put my stuff up. So I'm also about to move into the next little, you digs, and get parked right there closer to my stuff. But I just have to set my stuff down and go back and get it. We got bluegill, we got nitro worms, we got chicken liver, we still got that garlic chicken, we got the Ohio River. Y'all gonna see the scenery in a minute. I gotta get in this car and move it closer to my stuff and get this charger out. Shit. I done already been in the water today. Like I said last night, I had to throw my bait cage in to catch some fresh bluegill. And I threw that in. And when I was pulling my bait cage out, the line snapped on the bait cage. So I had to climb in the water and get my bait cage out the water. There was one giant ass turtle in there. Then there was like about 12 bluegills in there. There was only like 2 big size bluegills. Everything else was kind of small. But I mean, I put it all in the bucket. I got the turtle out of there and I put it in the bucket. The bluegills in the bucket, and then that's that. Let's park closer to our gear so we don't have to walk too far, because we were not fucking walk. So boy, he's sweating already. Does it say? I ain't about to park on the fucking side. Ain't no way I'm about to park on there. No parking from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Oh, so you can park on the side. I ain't doing that shit. I ain't doing that shit. There's an opening somewhere out here. Damn. We parked underneath. I mean, we're fishing underneath the walking bridge. It's a bridge you can use to walk from Kentucky to Indiana. I think so. I ain't never fully walked all the way across it. I've walked it, but I haven't walked all the way across it. There's gotta be a parking spot here. 100%. There's parking spots here. I ain't parking on the side of the road. So somebody can fucking hit me? No, not today. Damn. It's hot as shit in this car. Alright, let's get back to our gear chat. My gear's just out here defenseless. Get this wire. Let's not forget this wire this time. Boy, I was sweating like crazy in that car. I didn't park in the right spot, right? Yeah, my stuff's down there. Let me flip the camera around, chat. Damn, I can't see because of sunglasses. And I got dirt on my screen. I was recording when I climbed in the water. I'm fishing under the walking bridge, just the walking bridge right here. There's a long loop that will be start from the bottom and walk all the way around and go up to the walking bridge. I'm fishing under that. Those bridges over there, we be on the far left side when we usually fish on that side, but we under the walking bridge today. Oh, no copyright to this music. Whoever's playing that song, I didn't even notice it. But if the YouTube is picking it up, we don't own copyrights to that or whatever you got to do to prove that. I just don't want them to turn the sound off on my video. Walking bridge looks real catchy. There's my gear down there. I knew nobody wasn't gonna touch it. So we left that a mile away. We brought about four catfish rods and then one just rod to cast out. But I don't know how far I'm gonna be casting because it's kind of a drop off. Any fish I catch that's over too big, if we do that today, which hopefully we do, I don't know how the hell I'm gonna get it up. We gonna have to scale over this, or we just gonna have to cut the line because we gonna treat that shit like a shark. That's like a 6 foot drop down into the water to even like get your fish up. I mean, my lines are pretty strong for the most part. But yeah, this is where we're fishing today. Let me set my camera up and then we can get to getting these lines in the water. Hell yeah, Anthony Lester, I'm glad you got it. J4 Fishing, what's up, brother? Man, I can't wait to see some pictures of that thing. I'm gonna put my umbrella on. We ain't even ready to deal with phone possibly overheating because even though they keep saying the weather's really good in Kentucky right now, that shit is still burning your fucking neck. Still out here getting cooked. Chat. Try it real quick. Like I said, we got live bluegills in the thing. Then we got chicken liver. We got garlic chicken. We got and I think I gotta spin it around. I'm trying to set this umbrella up real quick, so when I have it, we don't have to worry about it. Once I get it on there, it's complete, but it just, sometimes it takes a little minute to put the camera around. Shit, the camera gotta be the other way, huh? This is one of those, it's gonna be sitting right in front of me. Yeah, gotta change my umbrella again. Getting set up, chat. I just don't want this sun to smack my freaking camera. I mean, my phone, and we be running out of juice. All right, chat. I think the first bait I'm gonna get out, I really am gonna hard focus on cut bait, but I am gonna throw out a worm first. A worm on this pole. I got my double hook set up, and honestly, that's my favorite pole to throw out, obviously, because it's new and it's improved. We got a few currents. I can see like the water going different directions. I've seen some stuff jumping out there as well. We're gonna throw a nice juicy worm on this pole and throw this out first. My bait's over here getting cooked. The whole bag is heating up. Get one of them nice, juicy nitro worms out of here. Honestly, this ain't bad. I just put this on. It's 50-pound braid, chat, so we should be smooth. There is a few logs and stuff I see float down here, but I don't see nothing too crazy. Gonna hook this nitro worm up real good where it don't come off. I'm gonna get that out in the water. It's gonna be the first bait of the day at the river. I've only fished in this spot one other time, chat. And it was a while ago, and I don't even think I was streaming when I did it. And I was trying like this is one of them times I was trying pack bait. So I had a method feeder out there with some fresh pack bait, man. I prayed on that pack bait the whole day and didn't catch nothing with it. Oh shit, there's that bird. Hopefully don't run into my line. Okay. It's one of them birds that be like eating the fish in the water and going deep diving under the water. He just was, I guess he was underneath me right here. I guess there's bait right here because he was right here. But when I threw my line, he just took off running. Let's get some belts out, chat. Damn, I think my pole's getting dragged with the current. We don't got nothing but like, yeah, it's definitely getting dragged with the current. We don't got nothing but like, we don't got nothing but like a 3-ounce pyramid weight on here. I need some of them one thing. I need some tape and the pole holders that hold on to that I tape onto the thing. Well, I could use my pole holder, but I don't think there ain't no sticks or no debris up here to help me hoist my pole holder. I'm gonna get this down, but I ain't worried about you. It's staying still. All right, chat. Out of all the poles, this is the pole I'm hype about throwing out the most. We caught the last channel cat I caught. It's on a float. It's about 10 feet down. It don't gotta really be all the way down there. What y'all thinking, chat? We should put some live bait or some cut bait on here. What we going for today? What up, Catfish Willie? Always good to see you, brother. I seen the invite. I was like, damn. Joe ain't there though, Joe. Everybody. Shit, I'm about to pin this shit up in a minute because it's definitely gonna be a hassle. What are we doing, live bait or cut? Live, okay. The amount of bends I just endured to get this live bait out was crazy. Damn, it's that fucking stick. I can see it. Holy shit, hold on, chat. I'm actually getting stuck on something. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I watched this damn stick in the... I didn't know my camera switched off. I'm aiming for the nose, chat. That's where I stick my live bait. I don't even know when that happened. There's some hard grass on this motherfucker. Tangled in my... some grass from fishing in my pond. Stuck on the freaking... Alright, we got it. Why the fuck did the bluegill just fly off? Well, we got time to be losing as bluegills. I said we caught about 12 bluegills, but a lot of them are small. A lot of them are small. Oh. Let's see something. You know, I guess it don't matter. Because the other ones, the smaller ones, can just be cut bait. This is my only other large bluegill. We're gonna try again. I'm gonna stick this in the back of the tail. I don't think the nose was the issue. I just think the line got caught when I casted it. I'm gonna side cast it. I'm not gonna cast it far. I mean, I'm not gonna cast it hard. Oh shit, that looks sexy, chat. That looks sexy. A bobber sitting on top of the river. A bobber sitting on top of the river looks sexy as shit, chat. Hold on, let me leave my camera up some. All right, yeah, I can see the bobber. It's slowly going with the current that way. All right, chat. Nah, I'm gonna do some cut bait. We're gonna do some cut bait on this one, and then I'm gonna do worm and chicken on the last big rod. The last big rod I brought with me. I'm just like, how long do you gotta let this drift down the river? Do I just keep letting this go? Do I release this line? It's the concept of this setup, even how they sold it, is to say, you throw it out there, and this thing catches the fish that sit at the end of the current. So you're supposed to, I guess you're supposed to just let it keep drifting. I might have to just push the button out. How do you release drag on a bait caster? How the hell do you do that? What button I push to release a drag on this motherfucker? Only way I know how to open and release throw out line is this. I know this. Actually, I think this tightens the drag. This knob right here, and then I don't remember fully what this is. Learning a bait caster is still new to me, even though I caught a fish with it and know how to use it to a certain extent. What up, Ricky? How you doing, brother? I guess it'd be this. I guess it gotta be this. Yeah, it do gotta be that. Yeah, it do gotta be that. We'll fuck around and catch a gar off that. The only issue with it is it's not metal leader, so if a gar bite that, shit. We in for a situation. Gotta be a small gar. Let's get some cut bait, chat. Like I said, we got some small ones, chat. We just gonna treat these like cut bait. We're not. I don't even think we really gotta cut them. I'm putting two on the hook. Or we can cut them. Cut their tails. Two bluegills on the hook. We could cut their tails and make them cut bait, but this is considered cut bait for me because they small as shit. And I used my two big bluegills. One already flew off, and the other one's on that bobber right there. Should we cut the tails, chat? For cut bait, are they looking for blood? Or are they just looking for fish in general? The round one is the break. Okay. Big Worm, we on the river. We right above the walking bridge in Louisville, Kentucky. Right above the walking bridge. Like I'm sitting, the walking bridge is right up. If I look up, the rest of the bridge is over there. Yeah, I'm on the river. Heck yeah, Anthony Lester. Frank, what's up, brother? Hey, facts. Just like it is, but there's like it's like a fucking log. It's right on the edge of the log. Got off of it. There's another log, a smaller one, that is kind of edging onto. One of my bluegills flew off the hook. Hey, keeping bluegills on the hook ain't the day, ain't it today, huh? Did I tell you 1,000 ways how to... Oh, I gotta put chicken liver on the pole. They tell you 1,000 ways how to put chicken liver on the pole, but they don't tell you how to keep a secure bluegill on the pole. You're not tying a line to a bluegill to tie that onto a pole. Oh wait, you can. They do that one thing when they saltwater fishing. They like take some type of pin, and they put some string on it, and they stab the pin through the nose of the fish, and they tie the rope. There's something huge jumping out there right on the edge of the bridge. I kind of wish I could cast all the way out there, but I'm not confident to cast any of my poles or even attempt to cast all the way out there when the current's already strong as it is, like midway through my cast. I would have to cast off that current, have a big enough weight to hold past the current that's right here and make it to that current and be fine. But there's some big shit jumping right outside this paling right here. I've seen two things happen right there, but it also could just be a carp. I kind of meant to bring corn, Chad. What the fuck? But also, I've only fished here once, and I've used 2 poles when I was here. We're using more poles, and it's me learning that I need to bring, like, tape or, like, PC pipe to, like, you know, hold my poles down a little more sturdy here. I do like a spot, though. I'm going to have to spin this spot again. There's a police boat dock right there. That's where, like, they do the rescues and stuff, and they leave and stuff. Their boat's right there. So I was parked in the police parking lot, but 2 more parking lots to my left were where I needed to be right here. So that's why I said I had to, like, walk a mile down. When I first pulled up, I left my phone charger in the car, and I needed it, so I had to walk back, and I left my gear here. It's truly parked in the wrong parking lot. And this last pole, I got worm out. I could just put chicken on the top hook and chicken liver on the bottom hook, but I'm just like, I know worm is that shit, so I might just end up just putting worm. Worm on the top hook and chicken liver. Really, those are my 3 baits that I prefer. I'm not really caring about actual chicken. I've used Kool-Aid chicken and did really good in the river, but I would rather just use like chicken liver, which I've seen do great at the river. I've seen worms do great at the river. I've seen bluegill do great at the river. And I think those are the 3 baits I'm just going to use all the way up until. It's not like I got 1,000 bluegills anyway. I had 12 at least. I've already lost like 3. And most of them are small. I had 2 giant bluegills. The giantest bluegill flew off the hook. I ain't gonna complain about where this pole is sitting. I feel like it's in a good spot. It's right along this edge right here. Fish swim through here all the damn time. We gonna get some's attention. I need to put some bells on my poles, cause only 2 of them's drag is set loose. That last one I just threw, and I didn't even set the drag. But you know what? It's not the one in the middle. It's not even moving, which is crazy because this one don't got that big of a weight on there. It's got to be like a 1.5. That one got a 2 ounce on it, and then the white one, I'll see. Honestly, the white one's not moving either. The white one got a 3 ounce on it. This got a 2 ounce on it. They say you're supposed to, you know, for currents, supposed to use 5 to 6. We tend to just use 3s, 4s, and 5s, but we really don't get up to 5s too much. We mostly use 3s and 4 ounce weights. special bell. That cowbell. Let's make sure we can keep this chicken liver on here, chat. What up, Bob? How you doing, brother? Heck yeah, Bob. Me too, brother. Hell yeah, Anthony Lester. I'm glad you like your poll, brother. Took a minute to get it out there, but I'm glad I finally did. I'm really glad you received it. That's probably how I'm gonna start doing my giveaways, chat. When I do a giveaway, I'm just gonna order the item. I'm not gonna do giveaways where I show y'all the stuff anymore unless it's like I'm showing y'all a clip of it, because giveaways, sending stuff out is way tougher and way more expensive than I knew. Until I tried that last item, and then I ran into like multiple problems. The size of the box was 2 or 4 inches too big. The pricing was still gonna be iffy. Like there was definitely some errors when I was trying to mail out a fishing pole, a 1-piece anyway. A 2-piece will definitely be easier, but I don't know if I'm gonna be offering 2 pieces. I think I'll just buy you a whole brand new setup. That's what I'm just gonna go off of. Setups and gift cards. That's what Hook Set of Rods gonna be doing. If y'all heard a giveaway happening, it's gonna be either a gift card, or it's gonna be buying you a rod and sending it, and buying the setup and sending it to your house, which is crazy because I still have this extra fly rod that I kind of wanted to do a giveaway on eventually, but I don't want to be doing a fly rod and trying to send that whole package and then dealing with it, because the fly rod is a 2-piece, but the fly rod we have is hooked up to like it has a casing and everything, and it's just like it would be such a hassle to try to get that damn thing out. We actually might tie a line in this chat to get this chicken liver out, because I want that chicken liver to be successful. I don't want to cast it, flies off, and then me have to pull in from the river and try to recast again. We dead ass might tie some line to this, just to hold it on. On the bright side, we do got a glob on the hook. Yeah, I'm gonna tie some line to this. Or I could use this bag. Hold up. Take this bag. Take this liver. This glob of liver I got on here. Put it in the bag. Stab the hook through the bag. I'm not gonna use the hole punch. Hold up. We're just gonna use our knife, chat. We're gonna hole punch the bag a few times. You're the biggest pole here. You gotta set an example, bro. You gotta set up. There's no other pole doing what you're doing. We hole punch this bag up. Hold on. We hole punch this bag up. I can smell the liver straight through the bag. It's liver, worm. That bag stayed on there perfectly. All right, chat, we got all of our poles basically in the water. Only other pole I got is a light rod. Or I wouldn't call it a light rod, but it's just my casting rod. And I don't really think I'm gonna be using this too much today, just because of the height we're on. I would have rather switched this out for a bigger rod, but we already got 4 big rods out. Look what I even got on here. I don't truly feel confident with this. Wait a minute, is my drag set loose on this one? Hold up. All right, all my drags are set free. I got my bait clicker on. I got the drag set loose on this. I got the drag set loose on that. I got drag set loose on that. What we got? We got live bluegill. We got supposedly cut bait. Then we got chicken liver and worm. And then we just got worm. All 4 rods is out. That's what we running today. 4 catfish rods. They all 4 successfully out. I'm actually gonna walk down a little bit, try to scoot over from these rods, and scoot over from these rods and cast this just a little bit, you know, for shits and giggles. I mean, it's shits and giggles until we actually snag onto something. Honestly, no, we're not casting this, chat. We're not casting this. I got another thing I want to put it back on there. The thing they called that walleye for me. Hold on. Oh shit, y'all, I need to put a new one of these on. This is actually the exact one that caught the walleye. It got some tear in it. That black rod was kind of suspicious, chat. Hold on. Where's my bobber at? My bobber's still down there. Try to walk past this bobber a little bit. We're passing the bobber right now. That's how far the bobber is. What up, Master? How you doing? Verify, what's up? Why would you hurt those poor fish? Shit, I'm a fisherman, man. I ain't hurting a fish. William, what's up, brother? Man, shrimp. I don't know. I'm not knocking shrimp in the Ohio River. Don't get me wrong. We've just been really successful on chicken liver, bluegill, cut up bluegill, and nitro worm. We brought a lot of baits before. Like I said, I did go really good with some Kool-Aid chicken out here, but I don't know. That's why I said I'm not knocking shrimp. I know shrimp probably would be really good. I'm just going off what I already know. It's been me. I already bring a lot of baits to the table when I come fishing. Like I told Chad the other night, you're not gonna see me go nowhere without at least 2 to 3 baits. And we got about 5 baits, to be honest, but I ain't using 3 of them right now. We got like chicken. We still got pork chop. Still got that pork chop. Still got fried chicken. Still got garlic chicken. And we ain't using any of those 3 baits. We just using bluegill, worm, and chicken liver. I can't fish like this. I can't fish standing over the rail. How you doing today, Master? That's fucking crazy to say. I might have to just call you M, Master. It kind of got crazy. It kind of felt crazy saying that. It kind of felt crazy saying that shit. I just might have to call you M. What the fuck is your other part of your name? Let me check something. Yeah, I might have to call you Egg or something, brother. I can't be calling you all that. I feel like I'm belittling myself just a little bit. This shit is crazy. How you doing today, Master? What the fuck? Okay. That's what we going with. Honestly, chat, I really wanted to fish off that police boat dock. I almost did it, but the amount of police cars that was parked in the police parking lot, I wasn't even trying to, I got stuck on a stick. I wasn't even trying to be in their vicinity. Police ain't looking for me, but I don't want to give them a reason to. I come back and my car's towed because I'm in the police parking. It's not like necessarily just a police parking lot. Anybody can park there. It's just a lot of officers and stuff are parked in that parking lot. Damn, chat. I need a boat. I'm trying to get out there where that Palin is. There's so much shit happening out there. I wonder if it'd be crazy to go up on this walking bridge and fish off. There's probably a rule that says don't fish off the bridge. We can't fish off of our bridge, our bridges. At least the regular bridges people drive on, you can walk across them, but you can't fish off of them. Imagine the hate you would get if you literally had the whole bridge stopped up because the police done pulled over to the side to tell you to put your fishing shit up, or that you can't fish there, or you get in trouble, or he's writing you a ticket. Then you gotta walk all the way back across the bridge, and all the people that seen the reason you getting held up is looking at you and staring at you like you dumbass. And it'd be a lot to say. I don't want to I don't want to not, I want to kind of recast that, the live bait pole. But I know the first time I casted a live bait pole, my live bait flew off. So I'm not trying to really like even put it through a situation where possibly my bait can fly off again. But I do want to recast it. It has drifted and it's along the side of this wall, which there is always fish up on walls and stuff, then that could happen. But I want to get out there in the middle so I can really go with the current and go. But no matter what, it's going to end up going with the current until it's not able to, and always going to end up on the wall because that's how it's going to work. Unless I'm standing on the corner of the wall where the current is going that way, and then it's just like drifting near these trees over here, it's not going to go nowhere. But I do want to recast it out. But I just know the same concept's going to happen either way, and it's going to end up on this wall. But if I got it out there far, I would still end up on the wall. I was going to say, if I got it out there far, shit, I don't care, child. If we cast this fucking cut bait and it flies off the hook, we recast this cut bait and it flies off the hook. I mean live bait, flying off the hook. We just putting cut bait on. I don't mind using cut bait. Fish love when fish bleed. Honestly, might bring his ass back in and turn him into cut bait. Someone said live bait, and I'm a fan of using live bait a smidge. Like, I'm a fan of using live bait 10%. But if it's a bluegill, it's 10%. If it's a minnow, 90%. I'm a 90% fan of that. But using a bluegill, 10%. I done had some big takedowns on live bluegill, don't get me wrong. But only ever like once or twice have I ever successfully got the fish in when they did a big takedown on a bluegill or something like that. When they've done big takedowns on a bluegill for me, they've gotten away with the bait and gotten away. Cut bait, a lot more successful. Plus, the fish is looking for that scent of that smell. I don't know if they can just smell the regular bluegill with no blood coming out of them, but I'm treating this shit like they sharks. It's bleeding in the water. They can smell that shit. Appreciate you, Tamara. Tamara, Matt B. Angel, how you doing? Joe's wearing his shoes on the beach, probably. Most likely. Nah, no bites right now. We honestly just got out here and got set up. We was chit-chatting away. Elevate, what's up, brother? Tam, thanks for the golden coin. Zyro, what's up, brother? Me too, brother. I'm ready as hell. Them 4 rods down there is ready as hell. We just basically got worm, chicken liver, and live and cut bait out. We got the mixture out there. There's always a buffet on Hooks at Ron's lines. Yeah, child, we about to bring that. We about to bring that bluegill in and turn his ass into cut bait. He's the only big bluegill I got too. The rest of them are small, and they're not gonna live anyway. Like I said today, lo and behold, it's the freaking worm. I gotta move back over there. They're actually eating my worms out of house at home. Like literally. They are eating my worms to death. That black rod got pulled down and knocked all my other 2 rods down, which, first off, I'm gonna spread my rods out. Second off, then the white rod started going off next to me. I felt the thing eat the worm, but I didn't feel it like hard yank it or anything. So I tried to set the hook. My drag was loose. I forgot I had to tighten my drag. But even me doing that, it didn't matter because they took my worm off of that white pole. So we're gonna spread our rods out a little more, and then we're gonna get back to it. But of course, it's the worm that's getting hit the most. We didn't turn that into cut bait. We need to probably re-throw this pole out with the cut bait on here. And that chicken liver in the bag, it stayed in the bag. But yeah, they ate my worm. I'm loosening this and now I can't even freaking tighten it back up. It's weird. It's doing too much. I can't tighten it back up at all. Alright, I think I got it. I couldn't even tighten it back up. We're gonna turn this into cut bait. And stop using it as a live bait. I'll turn that into cut bait. We're gonna recast this cut bait out. Honestly, let's just bring this in. We got some poles we gotta reset. I gotta put another worm on that pole. Just off that one incident, we gotta fix 3 rods. When I first threw that black rod, it didn't hit a current. Like it overshot the current and was sitting somewhere where it wasn't like moving. Now I threw it again, and that motherfucker's moving down. I mean, I can still use this cut bait for real. Just gotta make it bleed a little bit. No, I'm not about to use this. I'm about to use that fish. Well, I'm not shocked that the worms is showing out, chat. The worms is always showing out. Let's keep them boys from drying out. We gonna use them all. That's how we hooking this. They ain't getting it off this time. bright side, there's not a lot of debris like running into me or anything like that here. Chicken liver still in the bag, thriving. It's like hanging out of the bag, but it's in the bag. Of course, worm be the culprit. No, these ain't bluegills. I think they just ate my worm, chat. They did eat my worm. They in fact did eat my worm. I ain't gonna lie, with small pecks, it felt like a bluegill. But I refuse to believe I'm gonna catch a bluegill out the river because I've never done it. I've seen it be done by Joe and his brother Jesse, but not me. I don't believe I can do that. They're gonna end up downsizing the hook. There's still worm on here. Yeah, they were eating this thing. There's still worm on there, chat. Like the smallest piece, like they just ate the worm to death. I'm bouncing back and forth because of worm.
catch anything?
No, I got some crazy hits though.
Ah, nice. What's the biggest fish you catch ever?
Like 11, 12 pound Asian carp out of the Ohio River.
Damn. We should go on the island. What river is this? Ohio River.
Y'all be fishing?
Now we want to though.
All you gotta do is get a pole, man.
Yeah. It takes so much time.
What you mean?
It takes a lot of time.
It takes a lot of time to fish.
Yeah, like fish, like patience and stuff.
Hey, that's what fishing teaches you, patience.
Yeah,
All you gotta do is get a pole and a worm.
you're right. Have a
You'll
good day.
catch 90% of the fish.
Yeah. Have a good day.
You as well, brother. Dang, Chad, we just got hit on this worm. My fear is they took my worm. I said they wouldn't take my worm how I hooked it up. But I ain't gonna lie. I can't tell what's eating this. I can only assume it's drums or bluegills. But I can't tell. I don't know what's in the river. There's a lot of things in here. I'm gonna be mad as hell if it's a bluegill though. The worm's still on there, but they were eating it. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing all right.
Like, I want to get into fishing, so see what you're doing. Back into fishing. Is this a good spot?
It's all right. It's like my second time ever been here. You want to get a fish or you fishing?
I grew up like on a lake, so my dad would take me out fishing a lot, but I mean, I haven't taken it up since.
Oh, well, me and my friend, we have a channel.
Really? No, I just saw your content creator. I am too.
Oh, what you creating for content?
Mine is more like lifestyle kind of content. That we know, you know, there's not pretty options.
There's definitely not a lot of options.
Yeah. I'm like, I respect it. I need to get like a little lighting umbrella like you have too.
Man, definitely took a few steps before I got there.
Really?
Yeah. But, yeah, we be fishing, me and my friend. It's called Fish on Entertainment. We'll subscribe to your channel. You don't gotta subscribe to ours, but we'll subscribe to your channel.
What is it?
Yeah, Fish on Entertainment.
Fish on entertainment.
Yeah.
Bet.
Yeah, we teach fishing. We fish a lot. We big in the fish community. We do it on YouTube. We're on every social media for real. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. What's your channel on?
TikTok.
Yeah,
I'm
TikTok.
thinking about starting YouTube, but I mean,
TikTok's nice. It pays pretty good.
yeah, for sure.
Sometimes they just have a lot of guidelines.
Right?
Yeah,
Especially.
regulation. It'd be weird.
And you have to be extremely consistent, or else like monetization and all that's not even worth it.
Yeah.
But
What's your channel called?
it's just my name, Gabrielle Simonelis.
Gabrielle Simonelis.
Yeah.
Give me one second.
Fish on entertainment. I'll have to follow.
Piranhas? Nah. Gregory, what up, brother? I love basketball. Heck yeah. How you doing? Give me 1 second.
About the grind, I'm like, I want to get into fishing. So.
Definitely.
When I see about the grind, I'm like, I want to get into fishing. So.
Definitely.
When I see me out here.
Hopefully, you have a great day.
You too.
It's the worm, Chad. It's the worm. Y'all hear that? I can't never imagine nothing small in the river. But there's small fish in the river too. I try to catch them lacking, chat. We did not catch them lacking. And they're eating my freaking worm, man. It's mad annoying. Like, what's out here eating this worm like this? I can't even get my other two poles out because either this pole goes off or this pole goes off because they both got worm on them. My only thought process is a smaller hook, but this hook is actually pretty small. As soon as I threw it in. As soon as I threw it in, it bent. Look, now this one. Chad, it excites me. It excites me how many people genuinely want to fish but don't know where to start and just would like a little bit of help. Like, just in that short period of time, those two kids pulled up on me, talked about fishing. That woman content creator, she got 115.9K subscribers. She came up and was talking to me. She's a content creator. She makes beauty products and all of that and stuff and just life. But these people came up to me and they just talked about fishing and talking about they want to get into it. And I'm just like, all you got to do is get out there. But really, it honestly inspires me to, make more videos, just trying to help people out that want to learn how to fish but don't know where to start. I kind of want to have more videos like that on our channel so we can help people because I'm going to try to drop a video where I make a few of my setups. I'm going to try to drop more videos where I'm putting the bait on and me throwing it out and showing how you do it and stuff just to make it a lot helpful for people. Because people really do want to fish. People do love fishing. Fishing is free therapy. It teaches patience. It's you outside. You're not sitting in the house being a couch potato. There's so much to it. There's scenery. There's view. There's fresh air. Like, so many positives to fishing, not enough negatives. And people just don't know where to start with that. And I'm just like, I want to help out with that a lot more. I got to lock on to what I really want to put out there on the content to help do that. But first off, it's just telling them to get out there and go. That's the first step. Then I'm just, I'll tell them to go try the page out. You don't got to subscribe if you don't want to. Like that woman that walked up to me, I told her I follow, but I told her she don't have to follow us. It's optional. I told her our page. I followed her. But other than that, I just want, to help out more. And I feel like just me sitting here fishing and just minding my business, people came up to me and they were like astonished and want to learn and talk about it. Those two kids put up on the mic saying they needed a pole. If I honestly had an extra pole, like a light rod or something, I would have gave both of them a light rod. I don't even have, like, my car is close to me, but it don't got the rods I would give away in the car. Like, bro, chat, these worms, I gotta take these two bells out of my pocket. Because we gotta know which pole it is at all times. It's a light rod. river and I'm over getting pecked like it's fucking Bluegill City. Yeah, I just want to make more videos that's gonna help out. Giant barge. Worm is gone. Shocker. This post getting hit right now. Shit, they are eating the shit out of my worm. Let's get this cut bait out here. We got head, shoulder, no knees or toes. Make sure y'all get them scales off them hooks, chat. Fish don't like scales. That's a dead giveaway. They be like, oh, I was about to eat that, but I seen some scales on it. We ain't fucking with it. I did not want to throw it right there. Head. I don't know when the camera went dark, chat. My phone died. No one told me that it was close to clocking out. So but we got it back up and running. Got it on the charge box. What time is this? 4:01. Damn, I don't got too much longer here. I would love to stay longer, but I told my wife that I don't want her to be stuck in the house. What up, Northern? Randy, how you doing? Yeah, my phone died for a second. Big boy Rails, what's up, my guy? Sorry. That's a great idea, Northern. Man, I need to do it, bro. Yeah, what up, Journey? I ain't even see you in here, brother. How you doing? Yeah, I'm working on it, man. They eating my worms out of house at home. I just got both my fresh cut baits out. The body, the head. The head's like right here next to y'all. I gotta put more of that these worms back out on the hook and throw them out. That's where it's really getting tooken right now, chat, the worm. I should be back up and running. The stream's good, right? Y'all can see me, right? Yeah, Northern, that is what I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try to solely focus on trying to get out more content to help people learn that want to learn but don't want to stand over you and hover. You know, make some more videos that's gonna help them out. Cause like I said, there's a lot of people that really do like fishing and just don't know where to start with fishing. Like I told them kids, all you need is instead of fishing, takes some patience. I say, yeah, it builds patience, but all you really need is some line and some line and some worm. You say, you're right. Like I said, if I would have had some extra poles to give them, I would have gave them, but I don't have no extra poles. I try to hit that next time. Have some extra poles, some extra light ones on me on standby or something. Chicken liver still on here, in the bag. Worm is. I don't know if the chicken liver's still in the bag. Chicken liver's definitely still in the bag. Gosh, this chicken liver's getting older by the heat. It's turning gray. It wasn't this color. It was fine and dandy, but it been sitting in the sun. Out here getting cooked. There's some big old globs on there. Saturate the water in chicken liver. Go big or go home, chat. Worm, chicken liver hanging out of a bag. What the hell was that about? Something yanked me? This is the bluegill head, chat. You know fish love head. It's like their favorite part. What you do? Release the drag. I'm not used to releasing drag on a fucking baitcaster. I'm not used to that. I did just do it, but I'm not used to doing it. I don't know what that was about, chat. not gonna have too much longer, chat. My wife wants to leave and go venture off today, so I'm not gonna make her stay at home. Probably be heading out in the next 10 minutes, to be honest, chat. I know we got set up. We in a beautiful scenery. We got our poles in the water, but it is what it is. I definitely gonna come back to the spot no matter what, with the same outcome. Worm. This pole looks like it's getting messed with. It's gotta be the worm. What a hit, chat. What a hit. It was that one hit, and I ain't felt nothing else that's bothering me. I hear a bell, but I think it's just this red and white rod. Nothing's about to eat that bluegill off without getting hooked. What I like fishing about at this spot, to be honest with y'all, chat, is I haven't ran into no real snags. There was one time where some debris dragged my stuff, but other than that, I haven't ran into nothing crazy to hold me or me lose any of my setup. Been getting hits. Just haven't been able to capitalize on it. Only thing I could think differently, Chad, is I would probably use a smaller hook or something. I don't know. But I'm just like, I'm using like literally like a 3-aught circle hook on that. And this got one like a 4-aught and then like a 6-aught. And then my other pole's got, well, the biggest rod don't got a small hook on it. It got a big hook on it. That's just like a 10-aught on the big pole. But this other pole with the cut bait on it, that also got like a 4 or 5-aught on it. They don't got huge hooks on them. No, 5. Like a 4 or a 3. I need to put some J hooks back on my rods. Circle hooks, I'm starting to rely on them too much. I did. Blue. We called us a blue channel. A blue channel. We called us a blue. We called us a blue chat. I said they over there pecking like bluegills. Whole time, it was a blue cat. Bruh. Oh my gosh, chat. On the worm. On the worm. What y'all think we should? Nah. I don't got fucking time, chat. I'm Hook Setaron, and we just called us a baby blue cat. Almost close enough to put on my wall, chat. Almost close enough to put on my wall. Damn. And that's just, for me, that feel like that was the turn on button for everything else to happen. And I'm just like, and I'm about to pack up. Forever hooked. I'm trying to be forever hooked. Something bite my freaking babe so I can be hooked. Be hooked. Forever hooked. I'm trying to be forever hooked. Worm's gone. Hey, ain't gonna lie, chat. That bag chicken liver thing worked out pretty good. I know y'all, there'd be 100 methods on, you know, how to do your chicken liver and how to put it out there. But that bag chicken liver, even though I didn't like bring the bag to do that, came in clutch when I needed it. I was hoping one of my last 2 rods to go before I have to go, but I'm probably about to get ready to, you know, pack it up, chat. I really wanted to be out here a lot longer. I wish I could have got out a lot earlier. My problem, chat, was I wish I could have got out a lot earlier, but there's always a list of things you got to do before you can leave your house, and I had some stuff I had to do. It's a beautiful day for real, chat. I might just go fishing somewhere else when I get home. I don't know. I gotta see what the wifey's trying to do. Got 2 catfish rods in. I gotta get 2 more catfish rods in. I was hoping we get the hair stuff happen to pull them in. I don't know. Yeah, 1 blue cat might be. Fish on. Might be, you got my email. Send that shit to me, brother. Make sure, Matt B, it's in Louisville, Kentucky, and not like in Montana or some shit. You know? Flavor Dave, good to see you, brother. Number 53, hell yeah, bro. I appreciate you, man. I low-key feel like my bobber setup is actually getting messed with, but I can't predict if it is or not. It's got a cut bait bluegill head on there, and it's pretty bleedy. So, you know, it could get a gar's attention. It can get a blue cat's attention. Get a flathead's attention. There's definitely a variety of fish in here's attention it could get. I'm watching this bobber do everything but sit still. We also are in the Ohio River, so. I kind of want this cut bait to go off. I mean, I want this one to go off for sure, but I want this one to go off the most. I mean, if this one go off, it could still be a small fish, but if this one go off, we gonna know what size fish it is. A big pole make every fish feel like they a big fish when you're reeling them in. But a nice 7 to 8 foot rod, that shit gonna let you know what size fish you reeling in before you even get the fish in. Damn, chat. All that talk about that could have been a bluegill. Now I'm just thinking, all of them worms I've already lost. I've lost about 9 worms today off of stuff eating my bait. And I'm thinking maybe it's a drum, maybe it's a bluegill out in the middle, or not the middle, but you know, just out there. No, I wasn't no bluegill. It was a damn blue cat. But I'm just like, all the small ones around, I needed one of the big ones to eat. NASCAR? I'm sorry, I got dirt on my screen, so I can barely see. Yeah, we caught a blue. We caught a blue. Yeah, NASCAR, I caught a blue cat. A small little blue cat. You know what's crazy? When I Googled, when I GPS'd to get to the waterfront park, even though I kind of knew how to get here, it took me to those apartments first. It took me to those apartments, but I was like, this ain't the right parking lot, so I drove up 2 more parking lots. Then that's when I drove into that police boat dock parking lot. And that's where I was. That's where I parked at first before I realized I left like my phone charged in the car, and I ran back. Then I grabbed that and then I moved my car up. So I'm like, you know, I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't know the fishing spot because I didn't go close to the water, and I had to walk down like 2 miles to get to like right here just because there's a actual kids park right there. I just caught a blue. Yeah, so with the park right next to the boat dock, they have a whole bunch of trees right there, so the kids can't, like, you know, they're not going to want to walk into a bunch of trees before they approach the water. So I had to walk past all of that to get to this spot. But I've been here before, this exact spot. I just only been here once, and I used method feeder bait. Like I had carp bait, corn, and it was pack bait. Method feeder bait. Yeah, I used pack bait. And in all honesty, I'd rather just throw out some corn on a hook to try to catch like a carp or something if I want to like really lock into chasing carp. I don't be really trying to chase carp when I'm in the Ohio River. We got 2 of our rods up. We was waiting on these last 2 rods to possibly get a pull or a yank with both of them having cut bait on there. Stop using our worm. I feel like I should have put my worm back out, but I know if I put my worm back out, we're going to be out here longer than expected. We're supposed to be leaving. Man, the way this pole is dancing right now, chat. I haven't figured out how a gar fully attacks. I've watched a bunch of videos on them, learned from the videos and seen, you know, how they go. And even though I would like a gar, I'll be a little stressed if the gar bites on this pole because I don't know what size line that is that I'm using for this bobber. But I know it ain't no heavy duty line where the fish is not a fish can't snap it. Unless it's like a small gar. that'd be the case. I wouldn't think it would be a small car though. That's some big bait. What? What are y'all talking about? Oh, yeah, I see the boat docks. They're right there. I know exactly what you're talking about, might be. Like I said, I'm going to have to come back to this spot. I'm going to have to head out here soon, though. I was just trying to see if one of these poles will get yanked before I leave. My other two poles are put up. Otherwise, they'd be in the water. Those was the ones that was getting tagged the most today because I had worm on them. It's basically just using worm and bluegill today. I have chicken liver out, but all I feel like I was doing was attracting the fish around. I don't feel like nothing was hitting it. Thank you, Skater. My head ain't that big. Damn. What up, Georgie? How you doing? Oh, hell yeah. That sounds like the spot. Yeah, howdy, Northern brother. I seen you in here, my guy. I was responding to you because I know you heard what I was saying when I ran into them other content, when I ran into that content creator and those two kids. And yeah, I need to try to put more helpful videos out that's gonna teach people how to fish when they have a bunch of questions. I read people at work asking me questions. There but also be people at work trying to fish for me and tell me all of these fishing and stuff that they friends and family members done called and everything. I love when people walk up to me and try to talk to me about fishing because I just be like, everybody at work just know. Everybody at work. I'm literally a third shift worker. There's like 5 employees on my third shift, night shift. I mean, I see second shift obviously, but like everybody on first and second know I'm a fisherman. It's fucking crazy. I'd be like, what gave it away? He's got that natural fisherman look. I don't know, Chad. I think I'm about to reel these in. It's that moment you try to reel them in that some shit happened. That's what happened on Sunday. I was like, man, I think my bait's going off my poles. Off both my cut bait poles. Whole time, there was a fish on this pole, and this pole done fell on the ground. I went back and rewatched the video of me catching that catfish on Sunday. Bruh, I was standing there 2 poles. And my poles was on the other side, far away from me. And I was looking down, I was doing something in front of the camera. And I heard a bell go off because this pole had fell on the ground. So I stood up from what I was doing and got up and grabbed the pole that was closest to me because I thought that was that pole that the bell had went off on. It was not. And then like 10, 15 minutes later, my other pole that's all the way at the end of the bank with that pole goes off. So I run down there to go get that pole and I'm trying to reel. I don't end up catching that fish. But then as I'm reeling, I look and I notice, where's my other pole at? I look at motherfuckers on the ground, I pick it up. There's 100% of fish on that shit. I'm just glad it didn't like drag my pole in the water because for me to have bell awareness and have so many poles out, I was not fucking alert enough. You can't always guesstimate where your bell is making that sound at, but you could try. I definitely stood up when I heard the bell of this pole falling, but it wasn't this pole that I grabbed. I grabbed another pole that was close to me because I thought it was that one. But I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna post a short or something of it. I was astonished that I was that oblivious to what was going on with my rod. chat. London, how you doing? Definitely Northern. I just feel like I got to. Too many people approached me today and asked me fishing questions in general and talked about fishing and said they wish they could. And I was just like, it's not hard to fish. You just need water. You need a pole. You don't even need a pole. You need line. But I'm not gonna tell nobody the first attempt on trying to fish is to do hand fishing. So I would recommend you need a pole. You know? I'm gonna make videos of relining, suppose. I'm gonna make some videos of me building my setups, and I'm gonna just drop those, and I'm gonna just let those sit. I wish you could split YouTube into sections when you post stuff. Like you could have. I've been waiting on you all day. Like, yeah, I wish you could split into sections so I can have help out videos, our regular catch and cook side, and then our regular just content of videos of us just doing fishing. I wish you could do that. I don't think you can, but that would be great, a great add-on for YouTube if they invested in that. I mean, I guess you could just post all the videos and you could put, step by step, 1, 2, 3, or something like that to organize it yourself. And I guess I will do that, but come on, bro. That was cut bait. Ain't nothing just touching that cut bait and not thinking about eating it. Eat it real quick. Just please, one time so I can put these poles up. Just give me a reason to yank this freaking pole. I'm waiting. I'm just waiting on a big takedown. You can hit it again. Do it. Chat, all right. Respectfully, I respect my wife, so we gonna get it out of here, chat. It's a Friday. I don't want my wife to be trapped in the house with our kids. So I'm about to pack up. One of them crazy. Hey, what if there was a huge fish on here? That boy would have been thinking shit was sweet. Then I just yank and now his lip is caught. Like, chat, that was genuinely some beautiful bait. Like, something would have went crazy on this if they would have got the opportunity to eat it. Y'all see that? Did y'all see that? Something just yanked it 4 times. Someone's trying to get that cut bait off here. The fish just know I'm about to leave. The best thing about fishing the river, chat, is I know it ain't no turtle. My line's going straight. Come on. Come on. Come on, just yank it one more time so I can like at least attempt to set the hook. Fish just know when you starting to pack up. Damn, there was just a big old splash over there. I said me and Joe's going out there to the spillway when he get back, but I'm like, I'm still going to aim for a spillway, but at the same time, I'm going to come back here. I kind of want to come back here. These are free pole holders, you know. I'm comfortable. I can cast where I want. There's no real snags that I ran into. I'm going to have to come back here, chat. Y'all might see this. Y'all might see another river stream here. So get comfortable. Come on, fish, yank it one more time, bro. I was about to leave. I was packing up. I took the bell off. That fish down there debating if he want to get put out the water or not. What bothers me, chat, is I know as a fisherman that if I wasn't leaving right now and I just set this pole here and left it here, he would set the hook on himself. But it's the fact that I'm trying to rush now and pack up and leave that he wants to tug on it and play and wait. He must know that once I get done with this bait and I take it off, I'm going to throw it in the water. He's waiting for that. I just need him to yank one more time. At least give me an opportunity to probably set the hook. That boy ain't even giving me the opportunity. He yanking it while I was taking the bell off. Yeah, we're going to have to say fuck that, chat. We're going to have to give it a good yank. And just hope he just ate it and he's just swimming around. Or something like that. bait don't feel like it's on here. My bait better be on here. My bait's on here. It's feeling major light. Man. That boy is drained. He ain't had nothing in his stomach. Ain't nothing worse than getting your finger pricked or fucking packing up to go leave fishing. Fish love to see me leaving because the amount of bait I just threw in the water, I just fed the whole damn river. They about to come over. It's a whole golden corral. I threw live cut up bluegills, dead bluegills, chicken, pork chop, garlic chicken, and a tub of chicken liver. But all of that shit was old. We need fresh bait, chat. My hands smell crazy right now. I mean, we caught something today, chat. I ain't gonna cry about it. I may or may not go fishing, but don't quote me on the chat. It's a different mindset when you go fishing and then you get in the house and you feel that fresh breeze air, and you know you eat some food and water, drink some water. Cause I haven't really ate shit today. I didn't eat actually nothing. Just know if y'all don't see me again today, y'all may see me tomorrow. That's a may. Y'all probably will see my boy Trotline Joe today, though. That's for sure. I do appreciate all of y'all hanging out and, you know, just being here and vibing with me. I'm Hooksetter Ron for the people that's new. Saying for the people that's in the back, I'm Hooksetter Ron. My boy Trotline Joe's also on this channel. We are at... Man, can I get these out of my pocket? We are at the Ohio River. Having a good time. We are packing up for now. We did catch one blue cat today at the Ohio River. Yeah, one blue cat. Oh, let's go in my bag. Can I reach? Damn, I just can't. Man, I have to put this in my pocket. If I don't put this in. Yeah, one blue cat today. Next time, I promise we're gonna catch more than one blue cat. And we're gonna have a shorter time, whenever that is. Start doing what Joe did. I kind of was already doing it, but I just stopped. Because like I said, I need more stickers, chat. I need to order more stickers. You know, mark our territory. Honestly, I forgot I had a stash of stickers in my bag. I should have gave both of those kids and that girl some, but also had a few other people that I should have gave the stickers to. I tend to try to give them out. We're also working on getting like little colorful bands. You know, the one bands they wear that have the words on them. We're working on getting those. More to give, but For now, we're about to get out of here, chat. Like I said, I appreciate all y'all chilling and vibing with me. We did catch one today, only one. No regrets, chat. I'm upset or wrong, brothers and sisters. Huh? Oh, NW, how you doing? You say, yo, Kentucky, where you at? I was at the the waterfront park. I'm honestly right underneath the walking bridge where Indiana and, you know, Kentucky, you can walk across the bridge. I'm right underneath the walking bridge. It was me, Kaylee, Ron. Joe should be live later. I think he tries to do his family time throughout the day, and then when it gets a little closer to the end of the day and stuff like that, he goes live and stuff. Which I don't blame him. That's my boy's first time being out of state ever. So let him enjoy himself for sure. I've been out of state plenty. But yeah, we were at the Ohio River. We did catch one blue cat. Met a lot of cool people, you know, even some content creators. Talked to them, chatted up with them. We was just grateful to step out. I would have been out longer, but I gotta go do my family time, let's just say. Heck yeah, Northern. Look at all them pole holders right there. You see that whole pole holder? That shit goes for days. I just need to get some PCP pipe and some tape and just, you know, tape some stuff down to make it better. But honestly, I might even try that spot Matt B was just talking about. He said there's actual pole holders on there. He said where he was explaining, as you can see down further, you can see a boat dock. That's the police boat dock, but then there's another boat dock further down, and that's like where the houses are and stuff like that, apartments. I could probably get an apartment complex, and there's supposedly pole holders and stuff down there. I started there, but I didn't like pull in. That's where it told me to pull up when I Googled the waterfront park, but it's okay. There's 2 waterfront parks in Louisville, Kentucky that are both along this way. If I went down further, there would be a second waterfront park where these other bridges are. But I'm at the first one. The first one's on the other side of over here. There's a bunch of kids and stuff playing at the park. But yeah, we've fished between those 2 bridges before, and if you go further down where you can see that goldish brownish bridge, the one on the end, that's kind of where Joe's Crab Shack is, where we be fishing at. We'll be fishing near that bridge, the one that's all the way over there. And then we fish at the Falls of Ohio, which is across the way that way on the Indiana side. And like I said, we don't have too many river spots we fish, so we're always trying to open up our horizon of spots. But I have been here one time, and I've used pack bait to fish here, and I was unsuccessful. And really, I don't really want to fish for carp anyway here. Like, if I'm gonna fish for carp here, I know there's, you know, you use the giant treble hook method because they're so overcrowded. You could really just snag one. But I'm not really aiming for those. I'm really trying to catch one of them catfish that people be talking about is in here. Or gar. I don't know when paddlefish are in season, but you know, they'd be nice too. Troutline Joe. What up, brother? Later, maybe we'll see. Yeah, hopefully he's enjoying it down there. Hell no, I ain't casting a rod. We cast the rods. He called us a blue cat. Called us a small little blue cat. I gotta pack up. I gotta leave. But Joe, we gonna be fishing here soon. This spot's terrific, bro. Less snags, a vibe. A lot of people approached me, asked me fishing questions that gave me, you know, some brain power and will to actually make some more fish content videos to teach people how to fish when they don't know how to fish and they have questions. We can answer them all in some videos. I'm gonna start a saga of that. Just start making how-to videos for fishing beginners. But I was definitely out here. What is that? Never Fake. How you doing, brother? Yeah, I'm gonna start a saga for that, Joe, because there's a lot of people that really want to fish, but you know, they don't know where to start. You gotta start somewhere. You gotta help them out. Like I said, shit, I had to teach myself how to fish. Why not help other people that don't know how to fish? Because there was too many people that there was a few people that walked up on me and asked fishing questions and also said they wish they could start. They wish they had patience. I said, shit, that's gonna teach you. Fishing's free therapy. It's peaceful. You outside. You're not sitting in the house. You breathing fresh air. You know, there's a lot to it. There's a lot to fishing. Put you in places you never even thought you'd be at. I need the fish addiction facts. It do be like that, Skipjack Sydney. I told the shot, shit, I'm into fishing now because I'm taking my car home because we share one car with my wife. But I might step back out and fish. But at the same time, I said, if I get in the house and the air hits me just right and I get some food in my stomach, I might not move. I really wouldn't have left the river because I still had a lot of bait left. You know, they was really tearing up the worms. But like I said, we got one car. I gotta share that car love. I don't want my wife to be stuck in the house with just the kids. The addiction's 100% real. We're definitely about to get out of here now, though. Man, I had some fresh, nice cut bait on there, chat. It was looking real possible. I bird nested and fixed the bird nest, and I was sitting out there pretty. I know, Northern. I already know, brother. That's why I'm going to do it, man. I appreciate you, though. I really do. There's just so many people that want to do it. And walk up and ask fishing questions. Like those two kids, they said they need a pole. I was like, man, if I was more equipped and I had some spare poles on me on deck, I would have gave it to them just so they could fish. Because they said they want to. They need to learn patience and stuff like that. But, I mean, that's fishing shit. If you want to really catch a fish, you got to have that. And if you don't have it, you'll learn to gain it off of fishing the more you attempt. Because you always going to be waiting. It's not guaranteed you're going to throw a pole in the water and ever catch nothing. But you ain't going to catch nothing if you ain't trying. Well, chat, we're about to get out of here. Y'all are amazing as always. I'm Hook Around. My boy Troutline Joe is in the chat. Y'all should be seeing him later on, most likely or possibly. I don't know. Like I said, let him enjoy his time. If he do. He don't, he don't. He's not obligated. That's my boy. We are both fish on. Yeah, never fake, man. I was out here for like 2 hours. I wanted to be out here longer, but like I said, I got stuff I got to do. I'm telling you, Skipjack, you're gonna have to clear water or salt water, and each way you look, there's no direction where there's not salt water. But you don't gotta really go to clear water. I just recommend Florida in general. Like, if you want salt water, just go to Florida in general. I mean, there's other places that have salt water as well, but that's just like my instant go-to. The addiction is 100% real. All right, chat, if I keep talking to y'all, I will never leave, and then I will be feeling shitty that I don't have a pole in the water, and then I just threw 90% of my bait in the water because it was kind of old. I've been using it for like a week and a half. Like, I've been using it for a while, and my chicken liver definitely got cooked in the sun. It went from a pretty brownish pink color to literally started turning gray. So I threw that in the water, threw pork chop in the water, threw fried chicken in the water, threw garlic chicken in the water, threw my bluegills in the water. They were dead. They died in the bucket. The water was hot. Like I said, I threw my bait cage out in the water this morning to catch bluegill. And when I was pulling my bait cage in, the line on it snapped, so I had to get in the water. My socks instantly was the first thing wet this morning. And I caught a big-ass turtle in that bait cage, and I caught about 12 bluegills. Only 2 of them were big, decent size. The other ones were just like miniatures, so we just threw a bunch of baby ones in there. No spamming is funny. Heck yeah, never fake. I appreciate you popping in, man. altitude. I better not get hooked by this. Yeah, we're right above the walking bridge. It wasn't a fear of mine, but it was a strong possibility if someone like it's just been devious today and they just threw some shit over the walking bridge and it fell on me. I was thought to myself, how would I even know? How would I even catch it? You gotta run that whole loop-de-loop to even get to the top of the walking bridge. But I tell you that, if you still angry, how the fuck you gonna still know who did it? I'm glad we moved the car, chat, because walking 2 miles to go to your car after you just fished would be a stroke. Goodbye, river. Send bye to the river, chat. Well, I'm about to get out of chat. Y'all are amazing as always. Your boy is out. Fish on. Huh? Do I got any rocks? I'm sorry, I don't. I'm just gonna have to leave my net here, chat. That shit is heavy. I don't see no fishing signs on the walking bridge, by the way. I'm looking for them, though. I see hella cameras on the walking bridge. If I go up there and cast off and catch a boy, I ain't gonna be able to get that bitch in. Walking bridge is so high. It's so tempting, though. It's so tempting, chat, for real. To go up on this walking bridge and cast off. Like I said, I was seeing some huge stuff jump, and the one paddling that was in front of me, I can't even see how far the other ones was, but to just go up there and cast, it'll be fun fighting that fish for that 10 minutes, because that's all I'm gonna get before I realize I gotta cut the line. 10 minutes out of that. You really fighting a fish? Hell yeah. I definitely already said fish on, chat, so that was my intro to exit out, so I'm gonna say it again. You guys are amazing. Thank y'all for hanging out and chilling with me. I'm Hook Setter, my boy Tryline Joe's in the chat. What up, Drew? We getting out of here. We hit the Ohio River today. It was a vibe. We caught a little blue cap, that's all, off a worm. We had multiple baits out. We were getting multiple tags on the worm. But your boy Hook Setter Ron is out for the day. Maybe y'all see me later. Maybe y'all don't. If y'all don't, y'all might see Joe. Maybe y'all do. Maybe y'all don't. But forever and always, you guys remember, fish on!